Hello everybody. I want to tell you a little story that I had last week. Last week I was in Izmir to work for one of my hostels because it's a new hostel and it requires a lot of first-hand work. And one of the things that I have to do is to recruit new people. So for our day shift manager, we started working with a guy who I knew from Çanakkale, my university, for the last 3 years. He's a very honest guy, lots of integrity, but he's very shy and withdrawn as well. But he's my friend, so we also had some beers at some point, and in one of the chats, we were joking with him because he's doing salsa dances, and another friend of mine, me and him, sitting down, we were saying him, so with all these dances, lots of girls are going through your way, I guess. And then he said, no, not really. He said, after 3 rejections in the university from 3 different girls, I shied away, and I'm a bit afraid to approach girls now. He also said that this applies to his whole life, that he's a bit having difficulties integrating with people, to groups, and having a hard time for people to accept him in these social circles. Well, I was a bit sad to hear that, but I also know that it's a very common problem actually. And it was also very special for me to hear that, because this was also my problem during my teenage times. When I was a baby, I was really popular, I can tell you that. Like my mom was saying, they stopped the baby carts and just look at me, and when I was in a plane, the stewardesses wouldn't let me go. But then something happened when I became a teenager, and I became really introvert and shy. Maybe I was also in the wrong place at the wrong time, because I was in a private school where kids were a bit mean. But you know, in schools, the kids are generally separated into 2 segments. Popular ones, like getting along well with good girls, good at sports, and the nerds, teachers love them. And I created a 3rd segment myself down, because I wasn't popular at all and my grades weren't. That was my only success during my elementary school times. And also another example, I was in the soccer team, not because I played good soccer, but because I signed up. And you know, in these movies there is this famous scene where the team captains choose people among the team, and at the end there is a handicapped guy with a wheelchair and another weak guy staying. So I was that weak guy, because I was always the last 2 person chosen among these people. So I was always bad at everything. But that wasn't because I didn't have the potential to do so, but that was because I didn't bring the potential out. In the high school, it got a bit better. Some girls started asking me out, I started regaining confidence. And then the university, it started back again. Because this time, my mistake was I was trying too hard. I was asking every girl that I found attractive out. I tried to be part of social circles, but I was trying too hard, and this was counterproductive. But at some time, I realized, I started learning things, and I realized some things. That to be a part of some social circles, you have to have some certain qualities. And I started implementing them. Also, I was a part of a Scouts group, I did theater performances. I was a part of a wonderful organization called European Students Forum. And in these 10 years, I'm here today, I'm who I am today, speaking in front of a large audience. And so far, between these 10 years of ago me and now, I've been to 50 countries. I spoke in 100 conferences, even to 1,000 people. And I dated girls. I have a very beautiful girlfriend for the last 2 years, so it happens. So, coming back to this conversation with my friend, I told him exactly these words. Look, you're a guy that deserves to be respected and to be loved. And you have the basic essentials that a human being has to have. Integrity and honesty. But, unfortunately, in today's world, these are not enough qualities to be part of social circles. There are some things that you need to put on yourself, that's for everybody, not only for this guy, to be where you want to be. Such as, first of all, I told him you're too good. You have to learn to say no. Because if you say yes all the time, people are going to use this against you. And know that for a fact that you're going to say to whatever they want and take you for granted. And your yeses do not mean anything anymore. I also told him, do not give value to people more than they deserve. Because they're going to use this as well, abuse this. But also make sure that you give value to the people that actually deserve to be valued. I also told him that when you enter a room, stop worrying about if people like you or not. When you enter a room, you should think about who you like and filter these people out. I also told him, work very hard at everything, at your job. If you want to give a speech, be the best at it. If you're playing soccer, be the best at it. As a person, work very hard to be a good person as well. To be someone that people look up to, be an example to these people. Because life is too short if you don't work hard enough on yourself. But I told him, most importantly, be yourself, be natural. This was my main mistake, I guess. And I'm very glad I lived through these experiences, so I became who I hope to be today. If you don't be yourself, then you're going to pretend that you're someone else. And these people, they will like you superficially for someone that you're not. Or these people who understand that you're not yourself, they're not going to like you, because you're not unique. If you're natural, there are going to be people that like you and dislike you again. But these people who dislike you, they don't deserve to be at your life in the very first place. And these people who like you, they're the ones that genuinely like you and will be there forever for you. And after all this, I told him, with all these qualities and more, these are not universal truths, but these are the things that I experienced. If you do this, then you are going to raise from the zero that you think you are right now, and you don't deserve to be at, to the hero that you aspire to be, and deserve to be one day. Thank you very much.